Steve Brown, Faith Temple Ministries Apostolic, coming to you again with another word from the temple. I've often been asked in over 40 years of ministry, Pastor, what is my ministry? What is it God has called me to do? Can I tell you that I can tell you what God's called you to do? It may not be an evangelist. It may not be a teacher. It may not be a pastor. It may not be a missionary. But we all have what we call and what is called the ministry of reconciliation. What is the ministry of reconciliation? It is simply ministry that tells us to bring people back to God, bring people back into right relationship, to reconcile them back to God. It's amazing to me that we as Christians fail to reconcile people. We love to preach, we love to sing, we love to be out front, but every one of us has a responsibility to bring people back to God, to make disciples. Jesus said, go into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. And then he says in the latter part of the text, and make disciples. What are disciples? People who have learned the goodness of the Lord and want to spread his goodness. One of my favorite scriptures is Proverbs 11:33. The fruit of the righteous is a tree of life, and he that winneth souls is wise. So stop knocking on your head and just kind of picking your brain and asking God, what is it? What is my ministry? I can tell you right now, it may not be missionary work in overseas. It may not be preaching from a pulpit. It may not be teaching in Sunday school. But every one of us have a responsibility to tell the story of Jesus Christ, to bring people back to God. Know anybody that's out of church right now? Know anybody that's backslidden? Know anybody that's been hurt in church? Oh, sure we do. But you have a responsibility to reconcile them back to God. Tell them about the love of God. God is a forgiver. Just share your testimony. What is your testimony? What you've seen, what you've heard, and what you know to be the truth. And if you know the truth will set you free. So today, stop racking your brain. Stop pondering. Stop losing sleep and asking God, what is my ministry? I just told you what your ministry was. Now, you know, the Bible says, he that knoweth to do it and doth not do it, to him it is sin. So you know. If you don't know, you can ask somebody. What is it? Ask God. You have the ministry to reconcile people back to God. Listen, at the bottom of your screen, there's a way you can be a blessing to this ministry. So you can use those three mechanisms, and also to share this. Share it on Facebook, share it on Instagram. Let people know that Pastor Brown is encouraging you today with words from the temple. Bye now, until we see you again.